We hear it on the news, probably from people we know too. Yeah, the cuts are going to be difficult for a small number of people, but we'll deal with it. They are necessary because people have overspent. The effects on working class people are just secondary. They're unfortunate, but we have to be responsible to taxpayers. Except no, we aren't collateral damage here. We are the target. These cuts are political. Every time this government or a landlord creates chaos and confusion by speaking out of both sides of their mouths, whether it be about the food terminal where we know they are going to delay and hide information, or our schools where we're going to lose teachers but we're not going to lose teachers at the same time, our homes, like with Timber Creek, who tells us that no one is getting evicted, while we watch neighbor after neighbor disappear. We need to understand that this confusion, this mess of information, is not an accident. It is a tactic. They know that the only power that we have is organization, and when the threat is not clear, those are the speed bumps that they set up to slow us down, to make us stop, to make us wait and say, let's see how it shakes out. But by then, it will be too late. What we know now is that we are under attack, that there are threats to the things that we need to live decent lives, that the spaces that working class people have to defend themselves as individuals, like the legal clinic, and as a collective, like the unions in our schools or at the food terminal, are being taken from us. And we cannot let that happen. These issues that we face, they can be dealt with, they can be confronted, but they cannot be ignored. The only solution is that we share these concerns, these fears, these grievances with each other, and we build the collective capacity to stand our ground. 2 years ago, hundreds of people in this neighborhood across several buildings went on rent strike against rent increases and disrepair, and changed the game in terms of tenant struggle. We have seen our organizing in Parkdale spread throughout the city as people fight a worsening rental market, evictions, and an increasingly unlivable city. And as working class people across our neighborhood, across our city, are facing new threats, not just to our homes, but to all the things that sustain us. It can again be the working class people of Parkdale who set the standard for resistance. And now, on the foundation of all of the organizing that has occurred in this neighborhood, we are now, from this day, from this moment, going to push further. On Wednesday, June 5th, on our way to school, on our way to work, the teachers, students, neighbors, and workers of Parkdale will line Jameson Avenue from Queen to King, but because we are keeping in mind what we must grow towards. This will be organized differently than your average rally. What we need is to use this call for a June 5th action as a first step in building or reactivating our organizing networks. Within our neighborhood, within our buildings, we have a source of organizational power that has not been fully tapped. June 5th is just the first step.